Bienvenidos, Ushamdeed, and welcome to this Hut 8 Consulting Tutorial on the recent announcement by the Cisco Networking Academy that Packet Tracer 7.3.1 is now available for download. Now, this new version of Packet Tracer that was just released a week and a half ago has some really nice new features, and I'm going to walk you through how to download and install it even if you are not a Cisco Networking Academy learner. So you can still download Packet Tracer, use the tool to do your CCNA studies, and get all of the features and benefits that I'm going to be talking about right here. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to go ahead and come out here to the main Cisco Networking Academy site, which is just simply www.netacad.com. Now, don't worry, if you're not a Netacad user, I'm going to show you how to download Packet Tracer, but first, let's walk through where to find it and how to download and install it if you are a Networking Academy student. So I'm going to click Login here. It's going to ask me for my username or email, which is my username, at Anne Arundel County Community College. And let's click Next. I've got my password saved in there. And let's do some two-factor authentication here, 915360. And this is going to go ahead and log me into the main site. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll down here. And you can see at the bottom, we've got some resources that are available to us. Well, one of those resources is downloading Packet Tracer. So if I click on Download Packet Tracer, we've got some information to read through there at the top, some frequently asked questions, and most importantly, remember, for CCNA version 7 curriculum, the minimum version that you can be running is 7.3.0, which was the predecessor to this version of Packet Tracer. So here we are right here. You've got it 64-bit and 32-bit for Windows, 64-bit for Linux, and my favorite is the Mac OS version, which I can download right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click Download. We're going to save it off and let that file download to where it's going to. You can see it's taking place right up here in the upper right-hand corner. Excuse me. Now, before I expand that DMG file out and I do the installation, let's pull up Finder and let's take a look at the applications I have installed here. Now, you'll notice that Cisco Packet Tracer has its own folder. Now, this is something important because this is one of the new features, and it's a feature I love because it's going to allow you to have multiple versions of Packet Tracer installed on the same system. In other words, it's going to be using sort of a major dot minor to allow me to install multiple versions and then use those multiple versions instead of what we used to have, which was this here, where Packet Tracer got just dumped into the applications folder, and then a folder was created called Cisco Packet Tracer, and that version was dropped in right here. So watch what happens. Pay careful attention here and close attention to what happens when we go to do this install. So I'm going to come back over here. And let's go ahead and click on that Packet Tracer DMG. It's going to expand that out. And there's my installer. I'm going to do a double click. And it's going to ask me if I want to open it. We're going to say sure. Now, there's the version 731.0362. So this is the first version of version 7.3.1. All right, so let's go ahead and click Install. And it's going to do the core component install. And on this iMac Pro, it doesn't take more than about 30 seconds for this to wrap up. Let me get my password entered in here. And there we go. All right, so it says click Done to exit the Cisco Packet Tracer wizard. So I'm going to click Done. I'm going to drop that out of the way and take a look now at what we have. So I've got my 7.3.0 install here. But now I've got this new folder with Packet Tracer version 7.3. Now you'll notice that for the most part, the files are all the same, with the exception that it's clearly defined here that this is 7.3, right? And again, it's 7.3.1. Now you'll notice I've got the Packet Tracer icon over here. So let's click on this and let's see what version this launches, because it should be launching my legacy version, which is version 7.3. All right, so we're going to have to log in here. Let's get that information, BONFIGLI. And let's go ahead and get that entered in. And then my password. Now, one of the new features, again, I'm going to be talking about a lot of the new features here. Let me get up pull the authenticator up here. We'll say 352840. And this is going to launch Packet Tracer. Now, if I come to Cisco Packet Tracer and we go to the About, you'll see that this is version 7.3.0. Well, that's not the version that I'm going to want to be running, so let's quit Packet Tracer. And I'm actually going to go ahead and remove that icon, the Cisco Packet Tracer icon. Let's get that off of my dock because I don't want to be clicking that version. I want version 7.3.1. So I'm just going to simply drag it over here, roughly in the same location it was before. And let's go ahead and now launch Cisco Packet Tracer version 7.3.1. Now, this is one of the first differences that you're going to notice. Excuse me, is that it's going to ask you, would you like to run multi-user when the application starts? And so again, you can have, or you could have a split screen. So an existing user with a standard authentication window, and then the new user link for like a registration page. I'm just going to say no, right? And you can see right away, there's that split screen that we're talking about, right? So you can see here, are you a new user? Sign up for the Cisco Networking Academy, get free access to Packet Tracer and online courses. Or I can continue as a guest. Well, let's take a step back here. And now let's talk about how you would get Packet Tracer. Well, you can get it if you're not a NetAcad student and you don't have access to the download. All you have to do is come to netacad.com/courses, plural, /packet-tracer. And that's going to bring you right here to the Packet Tracer course, Intro to Packet Tracer. It's a beginning course. You simply click on Learn More, and you can go ahead and sign up absolutely free. Again, no cost. It is absolutely free to get Packet Tracer. So there's no excuse if you're a CCNA learner and one of your challenges or complaints is that I don't have a lot of equipment or I don't have any equipment. How can I practice all of these commands, right? Here's your answer right here, is to download Packet Tracer. It's literally that simple. Excuse me. So again, if you are a Packet Tracer user already, right, over on the right-hand side, this is all new stuff, but over here, I'm going to go ahead and put my information in, figli@aacc.edu. And then let's get our password typed in here. And then the two-factor authentication. And let me drop back to that really quick here on my iPhone. So 455175. And so we get logged in. And here it is. Let's come on up here to Cisco Packet Tracer, about Cisco Packet Tracer, and there we go, version 7.3.1.036.2. That is how easy it is to get Packet Tracer. That is how easy it is to install Packet Tracer. And so as a quick highlight, we've got easier authentication, excuse me, because what I could do is I could even say, allow me to stay logged in for a period, for a period of up to 90 days, right? So the regular version of Packet Tracer will log you off pretty quickly if you don't stay active. You're going to end up getting logged off. This new version here, you can actually stay logged in. And in fact, let me go ahead and demonstrate that. I'm going to close that down. We'll wait for the application here to kind of time out. There we go. Let's kick it back open again. And there we go. It's going to log me right back in, right? So you'll notice that it allows me to log back in, so it's much easier in terms of the authentication. Now, some other changes that have been made, it's reworked IPv6 behavior, high DPI support in Packet Tracer now. Now, one of the interesting notes was they announced that there was a Catalyst 2960 that runs iOS 15.x. However, here I am, and so there's a 2960, and that is the only 2960 I see. And what's interesting is when you come onto the switch, it still shows LAN-based 12.2. So I'm not sure if there was a mistake in the announcement that there was going to be a 2960 running 15.x code. You can clearly see here, software version 12.2. And I even came in went into privilege exec and said show version, come all the way down, and it's still 12.2. So maybe it's showing 12.2, but there are some 15.x features. I even took a look at these two switches here on a MacBook that I have where I went ahead and I installed it as well. And again, I don't see a 2960 that supports that 15.x code, right? I got a lot of wireless stuff there. The Meraki's got some firewall action. And then we've got our routers here. And again, this is 100% free for you to download. If you're a CCNA learner and you don't have this downloaded yet and you're not using this to practice, I cannot recommend this highly enough. All right, well, that is going to do it, excuse me, for the announcement by the Cisco Networking Academy that they've released Packet Tracer 7.3.1. Again, 100% free. You now know where to go and sign up if you need to sign up to get it. You know where to get it if you're already an EduCAD learner. We talked about the new features, and we showed you how to download and install it. So again, that is going to do it. If you're a CCNA learner, I would definitely have this tool in my toolkit. Thank you so much for watching. All the best of luck to you in your studies, and I hope to see you in the next video.